Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do batch programming on any Windows computer without any software whatsoever. Batch programming is programming that runs off Windows command line. If you go on the command prompt, this is what all your programs will basically look like. You can change the colors and do a lot of things with these commands. All you're going to need is Notepad, which is automatically installed on all Windows computers. We'll start typing our commands here. @echo off. What this does is, I will open up CMD to show you, is if you can see right here, you have this ugly path. If you type @echo off, it will remove that path and give you a blank input center, like this, so that now you can put your commands without the worry of having a path. If for some reason you do want this path, you can type on, and then you can have this. Very useful if you're working with a lot of dictory. Next, we put the command title and test program. This will rename our program. So if we type title test program here, as you can see right now, it's named command prompt up here, all the way at the top. So if we type this, it's now called test program. So now we can change the title of our window. Then we'll put the command color, and then what you do with color is you can change the background and text color. You can change the black and red, but if you put color and then question mark, you can then see all the dictories of all these commands for what color it is. So if we put color B0, so for example, for a light aqua background and black text. I forgot the C in that one, so let's try it again. Okay, now I have a light aqua background with black text. I think this looks pretty good, so I'll use B0 as my identification code. Right? We'll put the label menu. This allows us to jump to this label whenever you want. And then CLS clears the screen, as you just saw there. Then we'll put the command echo, which tells the computer to tell you whatever's after echo. So this is some text, and that was a line break. Echo dot breaks a line and puts nothing, so you can have space between your text. Okay, so I'll just put a couple dots after this to make it look more eclipsed. Then we'll put echo dot for breaking, and then pause. What pause does is it waits for the user to do something before continuing. So pressing any key would continue the program. If we didn't have this, the program would automatically start doing things without our input. Then we'll put the command go to. This will go to whatever label you want, like menu or name. Then we'll clear the screen, and then we'll put echo, enter your name. So this is what you see on the screen. Then we'll put the command set/p, which is setting a variable, waiting for the input, and name is the actual variable. And then that last name you see there is what you will see. So for example, set/p name equals something. Okay, so now we have the is input section. We will put whatever you want into there. Now on command prompt, it erases your cache, so you won't actually be able to go back on variables you previously entered. But in an actual program, inside of Notepad for example, you will be able to save this throughout the entire program. So the name is now the variable. Then we'll break a line and put hello. Now putting the percent symbols around name tells the computer that this is a variable. It will look for this variable called name. We'll break a line, pause, then we'll go to age. Then we'll clear screen, echo. We don't actually need echo though, because this cool little trick makes it so much faster. Set/p, put our variable name, age, and then we'll put this age equals how old are you, okay? So you'll see the text and you'll input it at the same time. This saves you a little bit of room and makes debugging easier. We'll put wow, and then we'll go to finished. Okay, so now we type in finished for another label, clear the screen, echo, and then we'll put hi name with percent, so you know it's a variable. You are age, years old. Age is a variable, so that you have percent on the outside. And so we'll tell you how old you are based on what you input earlier. And we'll break a line, and we'll pause. And we'll clear the screen, and then let's see. Then we'll set number 1 to enter a number. So now it's going to ask you for a number, and you'll have to put in a number. Then we'll put number 2 as a variable. Enter a new number. Okay. So now you have two variables that both contain numbers. Set/a. So this will set a variable. Percent. We'll put number 1, right? Or number 3, as was called. And we'll put percent for number 1 as a variable. Plus number 2 as another variable. So then it sets both of these added together is then equals to number 3 as a new variable. So then we'll go to done. And we'll clear the screen. Alright, echo. The sum is number 3. And that is another variable, so make sure to put the percent on the outside. And what number 3 is a combination of number 1 and number 2 variable. You can see here. Then we'll pause, and then we'll go to finished. Okay, then we'll set a new label called finished. Clear the screen. Alright, then we will say, do you want to restart the program? Okay. Then we'll put 1 as an option for yes, and 2 as an option for no. We can change these options simply by putting, instead of yes, restart, and instead of no, simply exit. Then we'll set /p a new input, and instead of inputting a common variable, we're going to be putting a variable that it looks for as an option. So we'll put the percents and the apostrophes on the outside. If input equals 1, we'll do 1 first. Then go to, and we'll restart the program. So let's create a label all the way top, so we can restart our entire program. So we'll call it start, just like all the other labels. Okay. And then the second one, if in equals 2, right? Then it's going to exit, which we don't need to go to for. It simply exits. But what if we don't enter 1 or 2? Then, if both these are false, it'll just move on to go to wrong. We don't want to clear screen. Okay, then we're going to put invalid input. Then we're going to timeout, so we'll do a time for 2 seconds. And then null means it won't show you the countdown. It'll simply wait 2 seconds, and then it will go to finished. Alright? We can now save our program. We look through it, looks good. We can save our program, and you're going to make sure that you put .bat at the end. So we'll call text.bat, B-A-T, short for batch. Okay, and we'll save it to our desktop, and then we can start debugging, because we probably have a couple issues. So far the color works, right? So where our normal CMD is black and white, ours is a light blue on top of black text. So far it is working correctly, right? Our color looks good, some text, a break, and then it asks us into our name, so we'll put our name. It asks us for our age, we'll put our age. So far it's working good. Ask for a number, let's do 5, and another number. Okay, so our first issue is that we spelled echo wrong. I can already tell that. So we're going to look at where we're at in comparison to our program. So we are right here. And we spelled echo wrong, so we spell that. And we'll resave it, and then we'll restart our program. Alright, enter our name, enter our age. I'm going to put 20 this time. Why not? Okay, 20 years old. And enter a number. We're going to put 5, and then 6. We got 11. Good, it worked. It added it up for us. Then we can continue. Do you want to restart? Well, let's put a random option. Something's not on here. Make sure it tells us to try again. Invalid. Okay, so we went back to the wrong part of the program, right? So let's see. Let's look at where we're at. Right now we're at hello name. So what did we do wrong? Well, we could say we're doing two different things in one label. Maybe splitting it up will work. So let's say go to new, and we'll send a new label as new. This kind of separates our work. Right, and then when we're done, it goes to finished. Finish this up here at the same time. So we should just jump back to do you want to restart? Alright. You can see here they match. So that's what should happen. So let's go ahead and see, we got this right. And I guess we'll put else, maybe it needs else. Most programs might need else. Most languages need else. We'll shorten the word finish, just make it easier. Make sure spelling's not wrong. Alright, now let's try it. So the first part worked fine. Dylan, okay. Part age, put 16, okay. Hello Dylan, you're 16 years old. Enter number, enter another one. Okay, we got our sum. That worked fine. Then it goes back to the wrong spot again. So now we gotta figure out more debugging on what we're doing wrong. So let's see. We're back at Dylan, you are 16 years old. It's called finished. Did I have another finish at the bottom of the program? We might have two labels and it's doing something that it doesn't know what to do. It's trying to go to two labels at one time. So let's just erase the first one, right? So we should only have one label called fin, or finished, for short. Oh, and then it's supposed to go to fin right here, not finished. Right now, save and try it again. Okay, that worked fine. Put our name. We'll just put Ilan, I guess. And then, because I can't spell my own name, 16 years old. Enter number 5. We'll put 7. We should get 12. And we got 12. Good. And then we'll continue. Do you want to restart? Alright, we got back. And then we will click, oh, else is not command. Okay, so most programming language else is a command, but I guess not on this one. I'm just going to say we don't have to exit out as long as we're moving forward. Okay, so we put a random option like 5 and it didn't work. Good. So that worked, telling us it was wrong input. Let's try 1. And we went back to the beginning of the program, so that worked good. So we'll just skim through all this. Put some random age, like 263, I guess. Enter a number, a bigger number. See, it added it up for us. Good. And then let's say I want to exit this time. It should close. So push enter. And it closed. Good. Alright, that is the first part of batch programming. Be sure to check out the next part and all the rest of my videos, and let me know in the comments what you think I should do next. Be sure to subscribe and like if you want more videos.